Hey, what's going on? Spring is here. I'm motivated. My goals today are ambitious. We'll have to see how far I get. I want to clean up the wiring. I put the spotlights, the new KC highlights, Gravity Pro 6, I forget what they're called, but put those in a little while ago, and I just threw the wiring in there. I really need to clean that up. I mean, it's bundled so tight back there, I can't even get the body panel to the 80 back on there, so I really need to clean that up. That's my primary goal today. Secondary goals, clean up some wiring underneath where I have the center console, because I'm making a custom center console, have been making a custom center console, getting ready to put that in, and I need to clean up some of the wiring underneath there so it goes in nice and clean. Other than that, a couple odds and ends, but take you on the journey. We'll see how far I get today. All right? Ugh. Oh my God. Okay, I've reminded myself what the wires do. So here's the thing. The new KC Gravity Pro 6, they have amber lights and white spotlights. The problem with my setup right now is that I can turn both of those on at the same time through a switch. And if I do that, I will fry very expensive lights. So that's just bad. I need to fix that. You guys want to see why you don't use the wrong material for under the hood? That is wire protector. There's not much to do about routing. I have a weather-tight hole that comes through my roof. It's got to come up through the A-pillar. So all I can do here is shorten it up a little bit, just a little bit. You guys know how it is. You make it too short and then you don't have the slack that you need. So I'm just going to shorten it up a little bit, and then I'll do a wire clamp and shrink wrap on that. And I'll do a little bit of routing so it's a little bit nicer. And I'll do that with all the wires going up here. It'll make it a little nicer. I always run out of these little guys. So I'm going to get these little guys, this size, the yellow size. I always run out of those. Let's not mess around. Let's use the proper crimper tool. So we have a good crimp. With ratchet jaws. There we go. Check that. Now I'm going to move that on back there, the heat shrink tube right there. You know what you do with heat shrink tube? You shrink it. That's about all I'm going to get out of that. It'll be nice and protected. And I just feel like gives me a little bit more protection from a short, right? Because it's nice and tucked in there. Okay, I'm not going to put it on there yet because I want to get my hot wire on there. All right. All right. I'll get a hot lead. And then the amber lights will be set. So that's the original blank. This is the original blank on the 80. I pulled it out, put a hole in it. Now I got those. And let me show you what that looks like. All right, now I'll switch back and forth. Wait a minute, look at my composition. Crying out loud. There we go. That's better. Casey, you like that? That's for free. Okay, hold on. Get my focus. Yeah, there we go. All right, now let me switch back and forth. So, the big boy, bright, amber. All right, now, we'll do no cuts. We'll do no cuts. Do. All right, so, yalls, what'd we do? We got rid of a bunch of wire. We got rid of more than this, but I don't know where it went. So we got rid of a bunch of wire, and we got the lights hooked up so that I won't burn them up. Because again, I had them hooked up on separate switches. If I turned both of those switches on, that would have fried those lights. So I was risking it for a little while because I had installed them in a kind of hasty manner. But now I've got them on that switch. It's impossible to turn them both on at the same time. So we're all good. That feels good. Next, though not today, I'm going to wrap up. Now that I took that wire out of there, there's room. I can put the body panel on. I'm going to wrap it up clean. And the next thing I'm going to do is clean up the wiring under the center console so I can get the center console in. All right, guys. Till next time, outfit, explore. I'll see you on the trail. It's springtime. Get out there.